Hi, it's Kozue. Today I'm making what I like to call a transfer nail design, and I'm turning it into an Apollo chocolate inspired look. Apollo chocolates are a popular Japanese treat. I'm applying strong guard from D up as my base coat. And this pink clip I'm using, I actually picked up at Seria, a Japanese dollar store. I let it dry for about 5 minutes and now I'm getting ready to do the transfer nail on my thumb and ring finger. I'm using this white polish from Oli that I picked up at Marshall's in Hawaii. You don't have to use Oli, of course, but this one has amazing opacity and the brush is really easy to work with, so I reach for it a lot. For the other fingers, I'm using Paradu Nail Foundation in PO02. It's probably discontinued by now, but out of all the pink polishes I own, this one comes closest to that strawberry color of Apollo chocolate, so I decided to go with it. I'm applying white to the ring finger. Applying the pink polish to the middle and the index fingers. The ring finger looks really white. I'll let them dry for at least 7 minutes before applying the second coat. I'm applying the second coat. This white polish from Oli is amazing because it really doesn't get streaky at all. It's starting to look more and more like strawberry chocolate. I let it dry for about 5 or 6 minutes. Today I'm using this Born Pretty plate to create the French tips. The brown stamping polish I have is a bit too dark for chocolate color, so I decided to mix it with the regular brown polish from PA to lighten the shade before stamping. I'm using a scraper that looks just like a credit card and a stamper I bought on Temu. I'm mixing one part of the PA polish with one part of the stamping polish. Honestly, it would probably be better to mix the colors on a palette first and then put them on the plate to avoid any uneven blending. But laziness won this time. I'm using a silicone pen from Daiso to mix them. It's a nice clean pickup, but I often mess up in the next step, so it's too early to relax. Okay, it worked. Good. I'm going to do the same thing again with a clean in the plate, and this time I'll stamp the French tip on the index finger. You might wonder whether the polish dries while I'm mixing the two colors, but it's actually fine. Once you scrape it with a scraper, you do have to work quickly. But up to this point, the polish doesn't dry that fast, so you can take your time. Once I scrape it, I work quickly. Here's a tip for making French tips with a stamper. I look straight down at the stamper from the front and decide the vertical center point first. If I try to find the center while holding it over my nail, for some reason, it tends to shift to the right or left. So I decide the vertical center while it's in this position. Once I find the center, I slightly straight down and stamp, then press the tip of the nail. Pressing it helps the design transfer cleanly to both sides of the nail. I'm using a stamping plate from CanDo. Apollo chocolates sometimes have a rare star-shaped piece inside, so I'm going to make that. I'm mixing the PA polish with the stamping polish again. I pick it up like this. Now I'm going to mix these two colors. The one on the right is a stamping polish from Allergies. Does it look like a proper star-shaped chocolate? This time, I'm going to stamp the star using only the PA polish. The PA polish is still a bit sheer on its own. It's light, but I guess it's fine since I wanted some contrast anyway. I'm applying Born Pretty's No Smudge Top Coat Oil over the stamped areas. After letting it dry for about 5 minutes, I'm applying the Wonder Nail top coat to all the nails except the white ones. I let the white polish dry completely for 3 to 5 hours or even longer. I'm using the Apollo chocolate design I made a year ago. If you want to see how I made it, check out this video. I'm using packing film from Daiso. You can also use regular polyethylene kitchen wrap as a substitute. This is a nail polish remover from Daiso. Apparently, as long as it contains propylene carbonate, you can use it for transfer nails like the ones I'm doing today. But I've never used any remover other than this one, so I can't say for sure whether it will work with others. I place a small piece of plastic foil on top. By shifting it slightly like this, it becomes easier to peel off later. I scratch it really hard with something hard. I apply a lot of pressure and keep scratching. I change directions and keep scratching with force for about 2 minutes. I think it might have transferred by now, so I'll peel off the plastic sheet first. Then I slowly lift the paper and I have a bad feeling about this. It didn't transfer well. When this happens, I stay calm and repeat the same steps again. I add a few drops of nail polish remover, place a plastic sheet on top, and scrub it firmly. I even scrub it with a ruler. Alright, will it work this time? Wow, it transferred beautifully. I spray some tap water on it and gently wipe off the moisture. I made a smaller one the same way. The smaller piece is for my ring finger. On the left is a foil glue I bought from Temu, and on the right is the anti-slip liquid from Daiso. I used one of these two to transfer the design. Today I'm using the foil glue. Eyelash glue also works, the kind that starts out white and turns clear when it dries. If you're using gel nails, the nail foil glue gel works just fine. After letting it dry for about 2 minutes, I check the back of the transferred piece and flip it so that text faces right away. Using a stamper makes it much easier to apply. I scratch it firmly again. The silicone pen from Daiso really comes in handy. Sometimes I even rub it with my nail. You can't do this unless the polish is completely dry. I really didn't want to mess this up, so I rub it like crazy. Now I'm going to peel off the film. I carefully check how it's going as I go, peeling it off bit by bit like this. I peel it from the top, and if it looks risky, I switch and peel from the bottom instead. The transfer came out perfectly, yay! If I apply a regular polished top coat directly on top, the design will melt. so I decided to apply another layer of foil glue first. Once the foil glue dries, I apply the Wonder Nail top coat. I do the exact same thing on the ring finger. I apply the foil glue, let it dry, and then transfer the design. And then I scrub it a lot. Even though I'm used to this process by now, I still get really nervous when it's time to peel it off. I apply the foil glue again, let it dry, and then add the top coat. To make sure everything dried really well, I applied a second layer of top coat the next day. And here's a finished look. I think the French tip part ended up looking kind of like Apollo chocolates, and I love it. I didn't feel like stamping stars on my right hand, so I cheated a little and used studs instead. The difference in thumbnail length between my left and right hand is just part of the charm. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye!